In this video right here, I'm going to share with you how to extend the battery life on your PS5 controller. Now, you may have noticed when you don't play with a headset on, the controller actually drains a lot quicker, and that's because it's overriding two main functions. The first function is audio commands, which makes your controller always listen for audio commands coming from you, and audio coming from the controller speaker, which generally plays useless audio cues that you're not going to need. Now, when you play with the headset on, it actually overrides these features, which is why your controller lasts longer. But if you love to play on a big screen TV with an audio bar, like I'm doing for the new Final Fantasy game, we can actually adjust these settings so your battery on your PS5 controller lasts longer. The first one we're going to talk about is turning off voice commands. You can mute straight from your controller by hitting the mute button on the controller. But an easier and faster option is this actually muting this option completely when you're logging in. Go to Settings, then Sound, Microphone, and Microphone Status when logged in. This is what you want to mute. Now, if you still want to use voice commands with this feature off, all you got to do is just hit the mute button in the controller, say the command you want, and then remute it back so that way your battery will last longer. Next, we have audio coming from your controller. While there's no way to turn the setting off just yet from PlayStation 5, we can reduce the sound coming from it so it extends the battery life. All you have to do is go to your PlayStation 5 sound settings in the dock, select audio, and reduce the volume down. Those two settings right there will greatly increase the battery life on your PlayStation 5 controller. However, there's still one more that you can do if you're interested. A lot of gamers suggest reducing the haptic feedback and trigger feedback from your PlayStation 5 controller. To do this, go to your PS5 settings in the dock, controller settings, reduce it from strong to medium or even weak. I personally don't like this because I love feeling the haptic feedback and trigger responses from my PlayStation 5 controller. It's probably because it brings back nostalgia from my Nintendo 64 Rumble Pack days. But if you want to save even more battery life, I do suggest reducing this from at least strong to medium. Want to get the most out of your PlayStation 5? Well, I recommend you go down below and smash that subscribe button. But more importantly, check the videos over to my side where I show you the best ways to stream from your PS5 and also some PS5 tips and tricks. I'll catch you in those videos and I will see you next time. And of course, peace.